And then obviously we're going to have the Mr. Mutton Forsburn.
Yep. And his Forsburn is, he's juking me out with the clones.
I know.
His recoveries were on point and his confirms were on point. So it seems like he's playing really well.
It was interesting to see him he was using Super Clone against MSB. Usually you see a lot of Forsburns opt against that.
Yep.
But he used it really well, and I was very surprised. There was a lot of moments where I was like, wait a second, that was a Super Clone?
Yeah, I think Super Clone is pretty underutilized. I still think it's the worst of the 3 options you have.
Definitely is the worst of the options, but seeing him use it, it felt like he was almost like, I know they're not necessarily going to expect it. It's going to be a little weird.
Yeah.
Let's just use it.
Yeah, and it paid off really well.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he's also done a really good job, at least in the previous sets that I've seen of him. He's really good at maintaining smoke on the stage.
Yes. That was really the story of the MSB set. Was there's just so much smoke everywhere. Yep. And he made sure he had what he needed. Yeah,
which is really impressive because Crag and the Rock Shard specifically is really good at clearing smoke.
Oh, yeah.
But he was able to just keep letting it rock, and here we go.
Yeah, let's see where this starts. I think, probably Gates.
Maybe not. Julesville. It's going to be Julesville. Everybody loves Julesville.
Everyone does.
Awesome.
All right. Immediately got hit with a missile. I was like, he started with 2%. I was like, okay, that was definitely a missile just out of nowhere.
Happens to the best of us.
I know. It's like, it feels like in Street Fighter where someone just immediately does like a full screen option. And you're like, well, I guess we're doing that now.
Wow, that was the hardest DI in.
I mean, he probably just knew he wasn't going to die. He's like, well, you're not going to kill me, so I'm just going to not try to DI out.
Yeah, and what a good mix-up on that. Using the double jump you get when you jump into smoke.
Yep.
Just getting that back air. It's so aggressive, but so unexpected because they're expecting you to just hide in the smoke. Speaking of hiding in the smoke, though, there's no smoke to hide in to avoid that up smash.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to get that smoke set up, but, I mean, Bookworm, she's just going to go out there and it's like, I can kill you, I can fly, so why do I need to wait?
But yeah, gonna keep pressing this advantage and get a second kill immediately, and still pretty comfortable. I don't think Elliana's gonna be dying anytime soon.
Yeah, she feels primed. Like this feels like light work right now. Like this is like a pools match almost. And I'm like,
yeah. Mutton's gonna need to show something because right now Bookworm's looking really solid and really poised to get into that top 8 winner side.
That's really something Elliana can just do to you is just really take all this momentum you might have, kind of just break it down just with like a couple pretty long strings, and now you're kind of in the sunken place.
Yeah. But good parry on that missile. It's not really going to be a factor, even though it's still flying in the screen. Oh, but another kill.
There we go. Yeah, just, a nair, and then all of a sudden you're in overheat, and
yeah.
Boom, you're dead.
You blow up. I don't think Mutton lived beyond 100% that entire game.
I don't think so either. It was a lot of early kills, and I mean, that's what Elliana does best.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what all the air characters do best. It's terrifying. I hate that entire row. If we just deleted it.
Honestly, I would be cool with it.
I say that as an Ori player, knowing how much hate Ori gets. I'm like, you know what?
Ori honestly flew under the radar with all the hate that the new 4 characters were getting.
Yes, that's what we needed.
Is that what you need?
Yeah, it was like everyone's starting to hate. Hoden had the infinite. Malo could do all this stupid stuff. And I was like, perfect. Ori now, I'm like a mid-tier hero, right?
Yep, absolutely. As a humble Crag, I viewed the Oris as like, yeah, beat them up. I don't like those guys.
Fair enough. It's not like Ori's still top 5.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that.
Definitely not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Either way, game 2, we're going to be rolling at Ethereal Gates. Let's see what Mutton can do to kind of counter this aggression and kill confirms that Bookworm is bringing to the table.
We will see. That was kind of a weird moment there. Bookworm kind of just jumped in and then just got, hit Mutton. Mutton felt like he did nothing there, so I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, but he just needs a little bit of time to warm up, but Bookworm not giving him any time. She is just thirsty for these kills, and it's converting so well.
Yeah, and those mind confirms, I mean, they are demoralizing, and I'm a little worried that, how's he going to keep this composure up? I don't know, where, you're dead at like 75, you're like, well, my character sucks. Like, I hate this character. I hate Elliana,
Yeah, who doesn't, though?
That's fair enough. I mean, this character has a lot of great options. Ooh, very smart there by the smoke.
Yeah, I really like that. but only so much you can do unless you can get that kill. And Elliana's so big, and Elliana is getting those kills.
Yeah, you can really just, you know, on like one small interaction can really just turn things around on the dime where you're thinking, man, Mr. Mutton's doing pretty well now, and all of a sudden it's like, no, Bookworm's still playing the Bookworm game, doing a great job of it.
Yeah, and Bookworm really still lost the stock, but was doing a really good job just out-patienting Mutton on the ledge. Just stayed high, landed back. Mutton got a good read on the roll, but...
Yep, ooh, that missile still hit.
Yeah, the missiles, I don't know how they pay attention to those.
Dude, they're just geniuses.
But...
all the Ellianas.
Again!
Exactly. You do Nair, you sit there, you get an overheat, and all of a sudden...
That is so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And Bookworm, just like that, looking pretty poised to take a top 8 spot.
We're going to see the Pomme.
Oh, yeah, Mutton has Pomme.
Yep, Mutton, technically the highest ranked Pomme. Well, I guess Pomme wasn't on ranking, but of all the top 50 players, he's the only one that plays Pomme, really. And this is going to be an interesting one. I've not seen high-level Pomme. I've just played against, you know, I've played against Mutton on ranked. I've played Kib at some tournaments.
Yeah, Kib is the one who showed me what this character can do, and it is ridiculous.
Exactly.
But
and now you have someone that can really contest the air with Elliana.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things I felt like that was the issue with Forsburn there, is that, you know, Elliana's controlled all this airspace. You had nothing you could do about it. And now here's a character that can really do something about it.
Yeah, and I feel like Vince is going to be pretty big in helping keep Elliana away from you, because that's super invincible, super get off me. And...
oh, just barely...
that's kind of
right there.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm surprised. She barely just missed out there. Oh, and the little micro spacing on that down B just kind of wiggled around there, just make it a little ambiguous.
Yeah, and this is looking like a completely different Mutton, looking really strong right now.
Exactly. This character, I mean, the air characters are crazy.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, Pomme is really contesting Elliana's air superiority.
Oh, yeah.
And it's paying dividends.
Yeah, now because, I mean, Pomme's gone up of her own. Her forward air is basically just, you know, the Ellie overheat forward smash, if you think about it. I mean, honestly,
it is. But you still got to be careful. Elliana is still more than capable of killing you at this 30%.
When he rolls into that down tilt.
Oh, Vince is just going to snatch you.
That's smart. That's very smart.
Wow, that was a crazy interaction. Yeah, it also makes it hard for Bookworm to go for those hard reads. Who needs a hard read when you just got an up air?
Exactly. Now we're going to see Mutton on his winner stock there, but gets the orb forward air.
Yeah, really good confirm off of that hit.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Oh, for a second.
I didn't think he was going to make it.
I was a little nervous there for a second, but he made it. That's good. I hate to see him go out like that.
Yeah. But he's looking really strong right now. But Bookworm doesn't really look super phased. She's had to adapt a little bit, but her overall game plan has pretty much stayed the same.
Yeah, the Ellies will still do the Ellie things. Oh! For a second,
I thought Vince was going to toss her off the top.
And it's hard to really be phased by your game plan when you're already up 2-0. You're like, you know what? I know this is working. It might be a little different right now, but I know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm still Bookworm. I'm still up 2-0, you know?
Yeah. And that's going to do it.
There we go.
Yeah. Again, like you said, just whenever I get in there and I'm in overheat, I'm going to kill you.
Exactly.
And yeah, really good stuff from Bookworm. I was